Hi guys, just wanted to say I hope you're doing well. We'll delve into the life of someone truly inspiring, one of my favorite people, the life and work of a truly remarkable individual, George Washington Carver. Now, when you hear his name, what's the first thing that pops into your mind? For many, it's peanuts and maybe even peanut butter, and you wouldn't be wrong to think of peanuts, as he was indeed a wizard with them. But his story, it's so much richer and more expansive than just that one delicious spread. He was a brilliant scientist, an inventor with a heart full of compassion, and an artist who saw beauty and potential everywhere he looked, especially in the humble gifts of the earth. George Washington Carver was a true pioneer, an agricultural chemist who dedicated his life to understanding the secrets held within plants. While he's famously associated with discovering hundreds of uses for the peanut, his genius didn't stop there. He delved into the worlds of soybeans, pecans, and sweet potatoes, transforming them in ways that could uplift entire communities. His work wasn't just about scientific discovery for its own sake. It was deeply rooted in a desire to help farmers, particularly poor Southern African American farmers, improve their lives and their land. He saw possibilities where others saw limitations, and he possessed an almost magical ability to coax incredible innovations from the most ordinary of sources. So, I invite you to join me as we peel back the layers of this extraordinary man's contributions. We'll go beyond the peanut butter jar and discover a universe of creativity, resilience, and profound care for humanity and the environment. We'll learn how his insights into crop rotation revitalized tired soil, how he conjured colors from the earth itself, and how he even found medicine in the very plants he championed. It's a story of ingenuity that continues to inspire. So let's open this book of discovery together, shall we? Now, let's talk about those famous peanuts. It's a common thought that George Washington Carver invented peanut butter, and while that makes for a neat story, the truth is, peanut butter had been around in various forms for centuries, even among the ancient Incas and Aztecs. What Dr. Carver did, however, was truly revolutionary for the peanut in the United States. He became its most passionate advocate, its most ingenious promoter. He saw this humble legume not just as a foodstuff, but as a cornerstone for agricultural renewal and economic empowerment, especially for the struggling farmers of the South. He tirelessly researched and developed over 300 different uses for the peanut. Imagine that. From food products to industrial materials, he unlocked its hidden potential. His deep dive into the world of peanuts came at a critical time. The soils of the American South were exhausted, depleted by decades of continuous cotton farming which stripped the land of its vital nutrients. Farmers were facing hardship, and Dr. Carver knew that something had to change. He championed the peanut as an alternative crop, one that could not only thrive in southern soil, but also enrich it, thanks to its nitrogen-fixing properties. He didn't just tell farmers to plant peanuts. He showed them what to do with them. He developed bulletins and traveled extensively, demonstrating how peanuts could be transformed into milk, cheese, cooking oil, flour, and yes, even mock meats, providing sustenance and new income streams. The impact of his work with peanuts was profound and far-reaching. Suddenly, a crop that was once considered mainly as animal feed became a valuable commodity. Farmers who adopted peanut cultivation found their land improving and their livelihoods becoming more secure. Dr. Carver's endless list of peanut-based inventions, which also included things like paper, cosmetics, soaps, and even plastics, showcased the incredible versatility of this simple plant. He wasn't just creating products, he was creating opportunities, fostering self-sufficiency, and demonstrating a sustainable path forward for agriculture. He truly helped the peanut find its place on the American table and in American industry, and that's a legacy far richer than just one spread. Beyond his incredible work with individual crops like the peanut, George Washington Carver was a profound ecologist long before that term became commonplace. He understood the delicate balance of nature and the importance of nurturing the soil, which he often referred to as the good earth. One of his most significant contributions, and one that truly showcases his wisdom, was his tireless promotion of crop rotation. Imagine the land in the early 20th century South, particularly fields that had grown cotton year after year. Cotton is a demanding crop, and it leaches essential nutrients, especially nitrogen, from the soil, leaving it tired, barren, and unproductive. This led to a cycle of poverty for many farmers who depended on these depleted lands. Dr. Carver saw this problem with clear eyes and a scientific mind, and he offered a solution that was both elegant and effective: crop rotation. He urged farmers to alternate their cotton crops with soil-enriching plants like peanuts, soybeans, and sweet potatoes. These plants, particularly legumes like peanuts and soybeans, have a remarkable ability. They are nitrogen fixers, meaning they can draw nitrogen from the air and convert it into a form that plants can use, replenishing the soil's fertility naturally. He wasn't just theorizing. He conducted extensive experiments at the Tuskegee Institute, demonstrating conclusively the benefits of this practice. He showed farmers how to bring their land back to life, not with expensive artificial fertilizers, but with the inherent power of nature itself. The results were transformative. Farmers who followed Dr. Carver's advice on crop rotation saw their cotton yields improve significantly when they returned to planting it on restored land. Moreover, the new crops like peanuts and sweet potatoes provided additional sources of food and income, breaking the risky dependency on a single cash crop. This wasn't just about better farming techniques. It was about sustainable agriculture, about creating a healthier relationship between people and the land. Dr. Carver's advocacy for crop rotation helped to heal the wounded earth, improve the livelihoods of countless farming families, and lay the groundwork for more environmentally conscious agricultural practices that are still vital today. He truly understood that to care for the people, you must first care for the soil that sustains them. Carver's genius wasn't confined to the fields or the kitchen. It also extended into the realm of art and industry, finding beauty and utility in the most unexpected places. He was a keen observer of the natural world, and he believed that nature itself provided everything we needed, even the colors, to brighten our lives. At a time when synthetic chemical dyes and paints were becoming more prevalent, often with harsh ingredients, Dr. Carver looked to the earth for alternatives. He began to experiment with common clays, minerals, and yes, even his beloved peanuts, to create a stunning array of natural pigments. He saw potential in the rich red clays of Alabama, the vibrant ochres, and the subtle hues hidden within plants. Imagine him in his laboratory, which he famously called God's little workshop, meticulously grinding, boiling, and mixing, coaxing forth colors from these humble materials. From peanuts, he was able to derive various shades of brown, tan, and even a surprising blue. He developed techniques to extract and stabilize these pigments, creating paints and dyes that were not only beautiful, but also safe and inexpensive. He showcased these creations, painting with his own nature-derived colors, demonstrating their viability and vibrancy. His work provided a tangible alternative to expensive and sometimes hazardous commercial products, empowering people to create and beautify their surroundings using resources readily available to them. This was resourcefulness at its finest. The implications of this work were significant. By developing these natural dyes and paints, Dr. Carver was promoting self-sufficiency and a deeper connection to the environment. These natural colorants could be used for textiles, for painting homes, for art, offering a more sustainable and accessible option, especially for rural communities with limited access to commercial goods. It was another example of his holistic approach, finding value in every part of a plant, in every handful of soil. He showed that innovation didn't always mean creating something entirely new from synthetic compounds, but often involved rediscovering and creatively repurposing the abundant gifts that nature already provided. His work with natural pigments was a colorful testament to his belief in living in harmony with the earth. George Washington Carver's profound connection with the plant kingdom extended even further into the realm of healing and medicine. He viewed plants not merely as sources of food or industrial products, but as complex organisms brimming with compounds that could benefit human health. With his characteristic curiosity and deep respect for nature's wisdom, he explored the medicinal properties of many plants, including, once again, the versatile peanut. He believed that God had placed remedies within the reach of everyone, often in the very plants growing in their own backyards. His work in this area aimed to provide accessible and affordable healthcare options, particularly for rural communities who often lacked access to conventional medical care. From the peanut, Dr. Carver developed a range of medicinal applications. He created a peanut oil preparation that was reportedly effective for massage, particularly for those suffering from polio, helping to soothe muscles and improve mobility. He also explored the antiseptic properties of compounds found in peanuts, developing remedies for common ailments. While not all of his medicinal findings underwent the rigorous clinical trials we expect today, his work was pioneering for its time, drawing on traditional knowledge and his own scientific intuition. He meticulously documented his findings, always with the goal of alleviating suffering and improving the well-being of those around him. He saw the pharmacy of nature and sought to unlock its secrets for the good of humanity. This exploration of plant-based medicines was part of Dr. Carver's larger vision of holistic living and self-reliance. He understood that health was intrinsically linked to diet and environment, and his work encouraged people to look to natural sources for healing. He wasn't just a scientist in a laboratory. He was a compassionate healer, a plant doctor who sought to empower individuals with knowledge about the therapeutic potential of the flora surrounding them. His investigations into peanut-based medicines and the medicinal uses of other plants highlighted his unwavering belief that nature, in its abundance, held solutions to many of humankind's challenges, including the pursuit of health and wellness. His dedication to this aspect of his research underscores the breadth of his care for human life. While the peanut often takes center stage in discussions about George Washington Carver, his innovative spirit shone just as brightly when he turned his attention to another often underestimated crop, the sweet potato. Just as he had done with the peanut, Dr. Carver saw immense untapped potential in this humble root vegetable. He recognized its nutritional value, packed with vitamins and minerals, and its adaptability to southern climates. But he didn't stop at its culinary uses. He embarked on a journey of discovery to transform the sweet potato into a powerhouse of products, aiming to elevate its status and create new economic avenues for farmers. He believed it could be so much more than just a side dish. The sheer variety of products Dr. Carver coaxed from the sweet potato is truly astounding, a testament to his boundless creativity and scientific acumen. He developed over 100 different applications, ranging from the practical to the surprising. In the realm of food, he created sweet potato flour, sugar, starch, syrup, and even a form of mock coconut and vinegar. But his ingenuity didn't stop there. He ventured into industrial uses, developing sweet potato-based products like synthetic rubber, dyes, writing ink, and, quite famously, postage stamp mucilage, the adhesive used on the back of stamps. Each discovery opened up new possibilities for utilizing this versatile crop. Through this remarkable work, Dr. Carver dramatically increased the value and utility of the sweet potato. He provided farmers with compelling reasons to cultivate it, not just as a food source for their families, but as a cash crop with diverse applications. His bulletins and demonstrations educated communities on how to process sweet potatoes into these various products, fostering local industries and promoting economic independence. Much like his efforts with the peanut, his innovations with the sweet potato were driven by a desire to improve the lives of ordinary people, to turn agricultural surplus into opportunity, and to showcase the incredible bounty that could be found if one only knew where and how to look. He truly was a master at revealing the hidden treasures within the plant kingdom. And so, as we draw our exploration to a close, it's clear that George Washington Carver was so much more than the Peanut Man. He was a visionary scientist, a dedicated educator, a compassionate humanitarian, and a true artist of innovation. His legacy is one of profound creativity, driven by an unwavering commitment to improving the lives of others, especially the most vulnerable. From revitalizing depleted soils with crop rotation to uncovering hundreds of uses for common crops like peanuts and sweet potatoes, his work transformed agriculture and offered pathways to economic empowerment. He saw potential where others saw waste and solutions where others saw only problems, all while maintaining a deep reverence for the natural world. Carver's genius lay not only in his scientific discoveries, but also in his ability to translate that knowledge into practical applications that ordinary people could use to better their circumstances. He wasn't just inventing, he was uplifting. His tireless efforts to share his findings, his dedication to teaching, and his profound belief in the power of education and self-reliance left an indelible mark on countless lives and communities. His work reminds us that true innovation often stems from a place of empathy and a desire to serve, showing how science and compassion can walk hand in hand to create a better world. So, the next time you enjoy some peanut butter, or admire the rich color of a natural dye, or even plant a garden, take a moment to remember George Washington Carver. His spirit of curiosity, his dedication to sustainable practices, and his profound love for humanity and nature continue to inspire us. Let his life encourage us to look at the world with a little more wonder, to appreciate the simple gifts around us, and perhaps to find our own ways to creatively and compassionately contribute to the world. Let me know in the comments, guys. Do you absolutely love peanut butter? I do, especially on pancakes of all things. Thanks for watching, guys. Be blessed.